Hi, my name is Lisa Eastman, and I'm called to serve as a chaplain at Providence Regional Medical Center in Everett, Washington, where I get the opportunity to sit on the front lines with people that are going through the darkest night of the soul, and I get to see the amazing hand of God at work, and I get to join Him in His work. My life and call to ministry has included my family. They've been the ones who have held me up and cheered me on in the most challenging times of ministry. My husband Scott and I were married at Grace Community Covenant Church in Olympia, Washington, and we helped to plant River Ridge Covenant Church, which involved us leading worship, small groups, and anything and everything involved in planting a church. We raised our 3 children, Adam, Elizabeth, and Christopher, and Lacey, and are incredibly grateful to be the grandparents of our 10-month-old granddaughter, Charlotte. Yeah. I've served several churches in the Pacific Northwest Conference, also helping with 3 church plants as a worship pastor and as a solo interim pastor. In leading worship, my work would not only include leading musical worship, but I would also help with congregational care, hospital visitation, and visiting shut-ins. And it wasn't long after that I was tapped on the shoulder to help out with some conference events, such as retreats at Cascades Camp and Conference Center. And I also was asked to help with some denomination events, such as planning and producing triennials. My exposure to some amazing women leaders and pastors while planning and producing conference and denomination events perpetuated a deep hunger and an affirmation of my call to ministry that inspired me to start taking seminary classes at North Park Theological Seminary. My call to chaplaincy came quite unexpectedly when I was finishing my Master of Divinity at North Park. And I was required to take a unit of clinical pastoral education, which quite honestly I was afraid to do, and I kept putting it off. I was dealing with some profound grief in my life and wasn't sure that I could sit with those who were suffering or grieving themselves. And little did I know that God was about to do something amazing in my life that would solidify and affirm my call to ministry. I remembered the care and the comfort I received in grief, and I learned that offering comfort is a form of offering strength. The Latin for the word comfort is comforture, which means to strengthen. And so in my work as a hospital chaplain, I become a companion on the journey to find strength. 2 Corinthians 1:3-5 says, "Praise be to the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of compassion and the God of all comfort, who comforts us in all our troubles, so that we can comfort those in our trouble with the comfort we ourselves receive from God. For just as we share abundantly in the sufferings of Christ, so also our comfort abounds through Christ." My passion for the care of souls and seeing each person as made in the image of God continues to motivate and inspire me. My call to the most marginalized in society, the most vulnerable, continues to reveal the depth of God's love for all people, as I see God at work and realize He is always at work, long before I step into a room, while I'm there, and long after I leave. It is with great joy that I have shared my call to ministry with you, and I hope you continue to lean into the abundance and depth of God's love in your own call to ministry. Thank you.